Episode 1. Episode 1, we facing LaMelo Ball.
And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K. Well, Clark, I think I speak for all of the NBA family in saying that we are eager to get this season underway.
Always, B.A. You know, we love
The
fact that each new season brings a clean slate for everybody. Players, coaches, announcers, fans. It doesn't matter what you did last season. Everybody starts at ground zero this season.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Ball and Rozier are the guards. And it's Richards in at the 5 down low. Now here's Rozier. Pass the ball. Here's Washington. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then drew the foul. Easy to see that this Hornet squad loves to play at a fast pace, and for good reason. They're built to do just that. They push the ball up court fast and hard, and they really work hard to try and catch the opposition unprepared and unalert.
And that one falls for Washington. And when it comes to their up-tempo play, do the Hornets' youthfulness play a part of that, you think, Clark?
There's no question about it, B.A. I mean, a younger squad definitely, I think, means more natural energy. So they've got more gas in that tank. Their amber light rarely comes on, and they can really outwork more experienced, older teams in some ways.
Here's the waiter. Here's the kid. And the layup is good. 5 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Number 2. Personal foul. Second team foul.
Had about a minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to Richards. To the left wing. There's Ball with a 3. The rebound by Muhammad. Here's the kid. He's got 5.
He's cooking. LaMelo.
Fires top of the key.
He's the guy.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Ball outside. To the inside. Out to Hayward. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Spurs ball.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game.
And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's the kid. 7 points in the game. That one goes careening off the glass.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
On the wing, Rozier. No good with the triple. On offense, here is San Antonio. Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio, number 3. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
We're gonna push it on the miss.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink it.
Washington outside. And the three off target.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Muhammad. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Over to the wing. The three from Washington. Rebounded by the Spurs. And here are the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's the kid, hounded by Ball. The kid fires the three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Richard.
Blow it harder. One, two, three. Don't you blow it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Lalabang ka din. Blow it. Okay. Lagyan mo sampay mo dyan. No, the more you blow it, the more come out. You will recover very soon. Alright.
Martin comes in for Washington. Oubre, he's checked in for Rozier. And it's Smith in for LaMelo Ball. Smith
I
passes
forgot
to
to add the
Oubre.
coach, but
The
don't
ball's
need
knocked
it.
loose. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor.
Look at that. Oh my god.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I love competing against this team. It's so sick. The vertical
He got
ability.
this.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you hate to be
That
the
was a
guy
nice
having the
layup.
responsibility of guarding him.
This has been just a
Fake it,
dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle
Thanks for
back,
moving to the
they've got
last
to shore
step
up
to
the
record
defense.
episode 1.
There's no
Welcome
other
to
way to
San
come
Antonio.
back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Hayward. That one rolls around and rims out.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Oh, okay, that goes
Nice
needed.
shot by the kid. 11 points in the game.
Boy, I like their...
I got him. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Robbie got his ankles leaning. Oh. The layup.
Energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Smith. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Hayward. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This is just one other thing
right.
Hayward can do. He's a sneaky 6'7"ish, and he's got the length to score inside.
Here's the kid. He's got 11. Pass to Goose.
Good
The three
duo.
is up.
Here's the
And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Outside Oubre. The three ball. Taylor will rebound. Here's the kid. It's good if it goes. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
I did step by
Just
3.
nails the three. quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's San Antonio. They're feeling great, a 21-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back to the game after this break. It's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And then just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
On offense, here are the Hornets. This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Ball and Rozier are the guards. Cody Martin is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Williams in at the center position, locking down the middle.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
We're going to do it. Here we go.
Pounded by Rozier.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it. Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And the Spurs making a change here. Murray's checked in. And a change for the Hornets. Richards is checked in for Williams. Here's Richards. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Ball no good. San Antonio has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight.
Murray.
And Murray launches it from deep. They get it back. There's the triple. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Murray absolutely. Just needs to find the look he likes and he'll knock it down.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft was some of those elite prospects.
Come on.
Another shot.
Come
And
on,
that's 2
Murray.
points on the layup. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. ball.
Look at
He's
me.
dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Again the miss by the Hornets.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Rozier. The Spurs making their last shot. Pass the ball. Taken away. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Oh my, sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
For Charlotte, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. 1:57 left in the second period. Back to Rozier. Washington a screen. Rozier, the pass to Washington. The kick out to Ball. And again, another missed shot.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
LaMelo Ball is must-see TV. He is so much fun to watch. An exciting young all-star plays with such verve and confidence. And his passing ability incredible. And as a result, he's in the highlight reel more often than not.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. And the Hornets with possession here. After the basket by San Antonio. 6 on the shot clock. That one falls. Richards has got his first basket. And talking about LaMelo, his game has caught the attention of the legend,
Come on,
Magic
man.
Johnson.
There were few that did it anywhere near the level that Magic did it.
What?
His enthusiasm, his creativity as a passer, and that winning karma that he brought to the Lakers. And he likes LaMelo's basketball IQ and actually even compared LaMelo to himself, which to me is the highest order of praise.
Hayward, good.
Hey, you know, this is what you like about Gordon Hayward. He can score from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Murray. Over Smith. Again, the Spurs score.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Count that bucket.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Here's Hayward. Shot blocked. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And that shot was going nowhere
What
thanks
is
to that
coming?
aggressive swat.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Mark Williams.
8 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The deep three from Murray. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Spurs out. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front?
It's not too often a team can land a versatile big man like Jokic. He'll have a tremendous all-around impact on their front court. And you know his new teammates are just going to love being on the receiving end of those passes.
Now, looking at the first half of play in our featured game, what a disaster it's been for the Charlotte Hornets.
And they were gunning a little too much from downtown.
They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. They got to compete the consistent way. I like to see them mix it up more in the second half.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Look at Murray, and it's the waiter in at the 5 spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. All no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
And he drops the first.
Jamal Murray suffered a terrible knee injury back in April of 2021, tearing his ACL late during that season and missing over a year of basketball as a result.
And Murray drops them both. Clark, for a guy like Murray, ACL injuries used to be a potential career ender. Not anymore, though.
You're exactly right, B.A. I mean, with the advances in modern medicine and rehabbing from injuries, the way these guys strength train, it really is remarkable that they're able to come back and in many cases be better than they were before after what used to be a career-ending injury. And that's thanks to doctors and physical therapists. The modern medicine change has changed the NBA, elongating careers for sure.
Here's the kid. After the basket by Charlotte. There's a screen. 4-3. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8.
The pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Rozier. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's the waiter. Big finish. And he dunks it down.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Knocks it loose. Back come the Spurs in transition. And the basket by Taylor. MP's got his second basket.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Out on the middle.
Pass to Richards. Out to Hayward. Now here's Ball. The D's right on him. Shot clock at 5. Looking to end the run. Hayward's shot is off.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
You know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons, a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Here's Goose.
Are you kidding me? Wow, man! Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
So it's the Hornets now. The Spurs making their last shot.
They have actually picked that guy.
Here's the kid. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Here's Muhammad. Give him 8 points now. To the middle. To the wing, right side. Again, the Spurs score.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Richards. Martin comes in for Hayward. Oubre, he's checked in for Rozier. And it's Smith in for LaMelo Ball. Now here's Washington. Charlotte again missing.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's the kid out to the right wing. Here's Muhammad. He's guarded by Martin. And the basket by Muhammad. He's got 12.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Smith in the high post. Here's Oubre. Oh, can't throw it down with one hand.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher.
Big finish!
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now here's Smith. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Greg.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
The Hornets making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
Pass to Muhammad. Here's the kid. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Second chance effort.
With the foul.
And the basket by Muhammad.
Defensively,
Look at that, look at that. Oh my god, scoop layup. And then the floater, damn. It's the floater.
gotta get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Now here's Oubre. He's closely guarded. From deep. And so the San Antonio Spurs. And they're up an insane amount. Defense. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Everybody got a rotation?
What going? Empty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama.
Experience period games, demonstrations, music, and more. Admission is free. Visit hamilton.ca/reenactment for details.
Get super savings this weekend at the Brick for 3 days only. Save $500 in this Cindy Crawford home sofa. It's just $9.99. And save $120 in this queen bed. It's only $279. The Brick, saving you more.
Some of us are walking, others are biking. Together we are accelerating the pace of MS research breakthroughs. This May, join Access Storage in a nationwide MS walk in your community. Access Storage, proud partner of MS Canada. company, Neuralink, has received the FDA's approval to launch its
Down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Charlotte, Smith out there with Hook Knight. Then it's Sviatoslav Mikhailov. And it's Thor in at the 4 spot.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And it's good. 2 points. 24 points for him. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Here's the kid. Up and in on the layup.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Pass to Book Knight. Smith outside. Inside. Stolen by MP. Here's Muhammad. Shot from the top of the key. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
There's the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Book Knight. Pass to Jones. Fade away. He got a piece of it. MP outside. Here's Muhammad. Hey, Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
And he's able to get it back. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
So for the Hornets, Richards is checked in for Jones. Hayward comes in for Mikhailov, and Terry Rozier subbed in for Book Knight. Here's Muhammad. Finishes with style. A double clutch jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's the kid, covered by Smith. To the wing on the left. Here's Goose, going inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Rozier. Rebound San Antonio.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Goose. To the right side.
Strong
finish with 2 hands.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Spurs.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. So go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting, the second and final game of the season series being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the kid.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Here's Muhammad. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Pass to Rozier. Can they get it? Tipped.
They're longer than the first ball.
Here's the waiter. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
With the drive.
What a nice jam. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. Now New Balance presents the Player of the Game.
$29 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. They're looking something. Reversing the fan. We're gonna play one more game.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. So here we go, the 76ers to start it. And the starting group for the Spurs. We've got Muhammad. Taylor is out there with the waiter. Then it's the kid, and it's Goose in at the 2 guard. Embiid, no good. And here are the Spurs.
Oh my God, another 3. Here we go.
And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of the Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Harden. The layup's good off the glass.
In the paint, Harden, and he's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
Out left to the wing. Outside, Taylor. It's good. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Hey, yo, right here. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's the kid.
Number 3 over Harden.
It's the Spurs from deep.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this stuff throughout the rest of the game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That's his first foul. Embiid kicks it to Tucker.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it. And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Harden the pass to Harris. That 3 off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had for 3.
Passes it to Goose.
Muhammad against Harris.
That one goes in. This season is still only just getting underway, but as a player, RJ, how valuable is it to get things started the right way?
It is so valuable because, as coaches say, plays that often start bad, end bad. And it's the same thing with seasons. If seasons start bad, there's a higher probability of them ending bad. So you want to get off to a good start. You want to show up ready to go.
And the Spurs with possession. 76ers hitting the bucket. The waiter passes to Taylor. Here's Goose.
Oh.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just the flavor right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
The 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. Reed comes in for P.J. Tucker. Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Now, here's Milton. Tipped away. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Muhammad.
Look at Salmon.
Wow. Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Milton, and it's blocked.
Damn, Robbie Bryant.
Here's the kid. He's guarded by Melton. Pass to Taylor. Out to the wing.
Keep going. Keep going. Where you going?
Here's Muhammad.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really set.
Wow. Tatum is in front of 3 Hall of Fame first ballot legends, guys. And most playoff points through his first 6 seasons. I don't know that was a stat people keep track of. Okay, nice, Tatum. It's a flex. I was even born in all those 3 players he
The tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And here's the fast break. Here's the kid. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
At the elbow, it's Harris. And here again, the Spurs in transition. Up the court they go. Here's the kid. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll. And after a 2-decade-plus playoff streak, the Spurs have been in the lottery the last 3 seasons, and they're focused more on youth and development.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. And the 76ers call time here. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Sit up.
Reed the pass to Melton. Back to Reed. To end the run. By Reed.
And although he's undersized at his position, he's vertical. Yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Hey, nice score.
Here's the kid driving inside. Yes, that goes in. The kid's got 19 points.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Milton. It's 1 on the clock, and that shot was up the top. But doesn't go in. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs? And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for the Spurs. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. On the court right now for the Spurs. Taylor is out there with Muhammad. And it's Goose. Then there's the waiter. And it's the kid in at the 1.
Love to see Embiid sliding down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
And there's the foul. It's on the way.
That's his first foul. And the replay demonstrating once again
how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection. And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
Here's Goose.
Look at that.
That one's not going to go. And Philadelphia the other way now. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's the kid, coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Out to Taylor. There's the triple. Carries the long-range jumper. Taylor's got 5 points so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Oh, wow! That is powerful. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now here's Harden, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Here's the kid.
Look at that.
Off the 17. The kid's got 21.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's Harden for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. The guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Oh, look at Solomon.
These ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The 76ers have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Timeout called the 76ers. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team, and like I said,
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
how much time you got? We can do this all day.
Be with me. Alright.
Good indeed. Jake Milton, he's checked in for Harold.
Yeah, let's check out some numbers here for James Harden. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged 22 points a game, 10 assists and 7 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their season because he can keep that offense rolling.
And the Spurs with possession after the miss from Joel Embiid. On the wing, Embiid. Here's Goose. He's covered by Maxey.
That's insane. Got Love with 6, 14 with Butler.
Their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay.
Still recording.
Oh yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving
I'm recording
NBA anything to cheer about.
It ended in the bubble, but
And that episode is going to be on the last dance, episode 1.
22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Let's go.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles.
Last
over
time
that
me and the
span,
last day.
and having the same head coach slowly helped that streak. So did
It's going to be a last dance for us.
a couple Hall of Fame.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on
Alright.
And Greg,
Take
the
a break.
Philadelphia
Take a
76ers
break.
have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
He's checked in for
Oh
Philadelphia.
my god, the crowd is
James
getting
Harden's still a
smaller. The
tremendous
fence is
player,
leaving.
But now in his early 30s,
In
simple
his
question,
60s,
can
wow.
he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
We've got James. Read out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Harden, and Harrell's in at center. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. In the corner, it's Melton. The 76ers again can't hit it. San Antonio calls timeout. They're ahead. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
And the basket by Muhammad.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, it's over.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
We believe.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying.
It's obviously not perfect,
It's
but
over.
it's good.